Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a simple medieval type house that can be easily customized into like different shapes and sizes, and it also has a ton of room inside, so it's very useful for base making and just decoration, I guess. Most of them have little attics like this, so I'm going to show you the basics to how to make one yourself. Alright, so now that I'm here, I just laid out kind of a little template, but these are pretty much all the materials I use. You could swap out the woods if you want like a lighter color or something, but these are the ones I use. White concrete, I think you can use terracotta instead if you want, but it might be a little more yellow, but I don't know, just your preference. So to start, you're going to take your logs and put them 3 spaces apart in any shape you want. I just did some random L shape, but just make sure they're all odd number 3. I think you can do 5 spaces apart too if you want. It'll just make the windows bigger and they might look a little different on some sides, but I usually just do 3 spaces. So the next step is to raise these up by 6, I'm pretty sure. Or bring them to 6. We might need to make them higher. So I'm just going to go around and do that. I'll just cut to when I have all these finished. Okay, now that they're all 6 high, we might need to go 7, but I can never really remember. But now that we have that done, you can put in your foundation. So just fill all this with cobblestone. We might actually, leave a gap there. So just make sure everything is filled. I'm going to use world edit, but you probably don't have that. So just place it by hand if you're in survival or something. But just fill up all of these with cobblestone, and you can also, if you want, I don't usually do it because I don't bother, but you can get like stone or stone bricks if you want. Not infested one, but stone bricks, and kind of like mix them in, or you can do all stone bricks if you want, but it's up to you, however you want them. Okay, I got the whole foundation in, so now we're going to do the next step, which is just to bring these out. So it's going to be like holding up the second layer of the house, and it's going to make it stick out a little bit so that it will look nicer. Sometimes I don't do this step if it just doesn't fit, like my blacksmith house that I showed earlier, but most of the time you want to do this because it looks nicer. So just get all these. This one you don't have to worry about. I usually just do this because it's going to be hidden for the most part, I think, but just leave it like that. So once you do that, we're going to just fill in each of these so it'll hold up the second layer. Okay, so once you have all these, I'm just going to show you the corners real quick. We're just going to do that like I showed earlier. I'm pretty sure that's, well, I can't quite remember, but I think we do that. But alright, so the next step is to bring these, oh wait, no, not those ones. These supports up. So wherever you made these blocks stick out is where you're going to bring them up. And I just need to check real quick. Okay, so you're going to bring them up 4, well actually 5, because we're going to do this. So yeah, just bring up each of those 5. Okay, now that you have each of these 5 up, we're just gonna, as I already showed you, just fill them in with white concrete. And you're gonna leave a 2 gap space for windows right there in the middle. And then you can bring a top across, or put in the top part like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around and finish all of these, and I'll be back when I'm done. For these corners, you're just gonna fill them fully in with no windows, like that. Alright, so now that we got all our windows in, or walls, I guess they also are, we can make a little door area. And I was thinking either here or here, doesn't really matter, it's up to you. So I usually, oh wait, no, I don't go into cobblestone, but you pick a pillar to go off of, and you break it, and then the flooring's going to be dark oak, so I just do that. But we're going to put in some supports so it looks a little better. So bring it up to there, and then put a wood block down, so when you open the door it looks nice. And that's how we do our doorways. So you can put that wherever you want, like one of those, but I usually like it in one of these like corner spots. But after that, we're going to move on to doing the inside flooring, and this part probably takes the longest, and it also costs a lot of spruce logs, so you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it does make it look a lot nicer. Oh, and I just realized we put these too high, I guess. So break, I think, yeah, those are too high. So break all these. Sorry about that. I guess it's extra wood for this next step, which is to bring across these supports. Just try to connect them like that, and you're going to do it across all of these, going both ways, so it'll have a crisscross type of pattern. It looks really nice, but it costs a lot of wood. So I'll be back after I build all these. Okay, now that that part's finally done, you can put in the flooring. So it's pretty much a 2 high flooring, but it'll look really nice. So just put in all your dark oak planks in this kind of top section. It'll also allow you to see out the windows once this floor is done, which is nice. So I'm just going to fill it all in here. Leave these gaps though, because it'll look nicer from the bottom floor when everything's like that. But yeah, I'll skip to when I get all this built. Okay, now that your flooring's in, if you go in through to the bottom floor, hopefully it's not too dark. Oh yeah, it's not updating the light, but oh well. It looks really nice though when you have it like this, a very medieval feel. And you can also now fill in this floor. So I'll also skip when this is done, it'll look a lot nicer without the grass. Okay, so now that we have the floor in, you could put in your lighting. Mine's kind of messed up and has sunlight for some reason. Probably because I was using World Edit, but I'm just gonna fill in this whole room with torches, putting them on these logs. So once that's done, it should look nicer. And I usually put in, if you're not going to do like rooms, usually if you're doing like a tavern, I like to put in some pillars in some of the spots. And then you can take your torches and put them on the sides of these so that it lights up the middle of the room more. So like places like over here. But if you are going to do a room, you can just put in pillars and then fill these in with like cobblestone and have a room in there. And that looks nice, but yeah, I don't want to take the time to do a bunch of rooms right now, so just a couple pillars wherever you want. And for the second floor, we're going to put in all these windows real quick. So get some glass. Okay, so now that we have all the windows in, we could start with the roof. So we're going to need dark oak stairs for this. And I'm not too good at roofs, so I just do simple. You can try like a bell type shape, but that doesn't always work for me. So we're going to do 2 spaces up and then out 1. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess leave a block there and then put the stairs so it'll look nice when you go up. And we're just going to do a simple staircase, except at the top we're going to make it come out so it has more of a medieval style. This is the middle, so right there. So once you reach the top part, you're going to put a block, a stair facing out, and then 1 like that. And then once it's done, it'll look a lot nicer. So I'm gonna skip this whole roof, and I'll be back once it's done. Okay, so we got this right roof done, and for this one on the left, what we're gonna do is have it come up and then kind of just meld into this one, like merge them into each other. I'll show you once I finish it, it'll look nicer. It's kind of hard to explain. Okay, so this is where the roof is gonna meet, so I'm gonna show you that you do this, and then these ones right where they like meet is where you're gonna change it into a block. So it'll just make it look nicer. So that'll be a block, and then you can continue it going down. Oh yeah, you're gonna turn that one into a block too. Mirror it like this. So you're gonna create like an X shape where they meld together, kind of. And I'm not too good at roofs, so if you know a better method, then you can definitely do that, and it'll probably look nicer too. So I'm just gonna do this side now, and I'll show you again like how it looks. This one's not gonna be an X because it's in the corner, so it's a little different, I guess, but pretty much the same. So like that, and then a block. So it'll just go straight into it. And I'm pretty sure that's how it should look, but we'll see once I'm done. So I'm gonna finish doing the rest of this side. My recording or my computer crashed, so like while I was finishing that, but it should be good now because I have FLV files, so they recovered. So the next step is to kind of create this attic. You can either continue those supports going up, but I like to offset them, but it's really up to you. They both look good in their own way. So just raise all these all the way up till they're touching the roof. Oh, oh wait, never mind, that'll work. Thought I messed it up for a second. Okay, get this backside. This is this takes a long time in survival, but it's a pretty fun house to build, so it's worth it, I think. Alright, so oh wait, one more. Okay, so once you have all these done, then you can fill in this area with the concrete. And you can leave a gap for windows if you want. It really depends on how you want the attic to look. I usually leave a couple windows because it's a taller area. But yeah, just I'm going to show you this wall, and then you can kind of continue it on all the way around the house. Oh, but for here you're going to have to break a block so it'll look nice. Yeah, just fill all this in like that, and that's the attic part. You can add a floor if you want, like right here, make this all dark oak, but it's up to you. I'm not going to use this attic, so I'm not going to spend the time to do it. Alright, so I'm going to put in the windows real quick, but that's pretty much it, and you can do all the inside decoration if you want. Oh wait, there's one last step that'll make it look nicer. Here. Okay. So you're gonna get spruce stairs, and we're gonna put them, this is optional, but I think it looks nice. We're gonna put them at the base of each of these pillars. So it'll look like the house has a little more structure, I guess, to like hold it up. Except next to the door, that'll make it look a little weird. But maybe there's some other things you can do to fill in those spaces. But I like doing this around the house. It just makes it look sturdier, I guess. Like it has more ability to hold up the upper half. So then, that's pretty much it for this house. There's also, you can put like that if you do these a little lower, like that. But that's up to you. You can build the house a little different if you can want to make that lower, but for this one we're just going to do this. But it does look good if you do it lower like that. It's just up to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. It's pretty simple. We got, here, I'm going to go to spectator. We got a lot of space inside for stuff. I usually like to make caverns and stuff. Lots of room. If you put a floor, then you'll have a big attic for stuff too. Great for making just a survival base as well. Easily you can add in a basement as well, because you can put a staircase in a lot of these areas. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. But let me go back to creative. Oh yeah, my skin my skin just looks like this, even though it's not gonna stay like this. But anyways, let me know if you want more tutorials like this, more building tutorials. I think they're pretty fun. It does take a long time to record though. But thanks for watching, and let me know if you want to see more like this. See you in the next video.